Hey, Viking fans, this is Keith Millard, and you are listening to the One Bar and Lupicus Show. Go Vikes!
All right, welcome back to the One Bar and Lupicus Show. I am One Bar, and it is Mock Talk Monday, where we go find a baby fresh mock draft, peel it apart, see who they have the Vikings taking, see if there's any movers and shakers, just to kind of keep up with everything that's going on in mock draft world. We have yet to do a Bleacher Report one, so this one just happened to come out today. Brad Gagnon from the Bleacher Report busts out his brand new mock draft, and I got a weird feeling that I'm going to be very, very happy with this. I hope so. And as always, I have not looked at any of these picks. Like to keep it for a surprise, especially that Vikings pick. So before we get into that, remember, subscribe to the channel, like the videos, here every damn day talking Minnesota Vikings. Lupicus and I will be hitting up some free agency talk later tonight and also some draft talk. So be sure to check those out. And as always, hashtag sauce in the comments for when we get to the 2,500 subs. We're going to be giving away that beautiful Jimmy Klein saucer print from pickandshovelware.com. So let's do this. It's going to be Trevor Lawrence. Here we go. Here we go. Yes, Trevor Lawrence. All right. Next up, Zach Wilson. I'm sure Zach Wilson becoming a staple at that number 2 pick. I think this is exactly what's going to happen. No surprises here. 3 is where it gets interesting. 3, it's either going to be Penei Sewell, Jamar Chase, or a surprising Devontae Smith. Let's see who they got. Dolphins, Jamar Chase. A lot of Penei Sewell at pick 3 lately, though. So Chase is actually a little bit of a surprise here, but it does make sense. You can't really argue this pick. For the Atlanta Falcons, have Justin Fields. The way I see it going down is Fields is definitely on the table, but I think Atlanta either trades out of this pick or does something very Atlanta Falcons-ish and takes like an edge rusher, takes like a Kwity Paye, a jaw-dropping pick that will just set the tone for this draft, because there's going to be a lot of jaw-dropping picks, I think. Pick 5, Bengals. They got it. They get their gift. You knew it was going to be Penei Sewell. If there's any way Penei Sewell's on the board and they were to pass on him, that would be probably the shocking part of the first round. So they get their big boy. Huge gift. Joe Burrow, very, very excited. Popping bubbly in Cincinnati. Pick 6. Let's see. Eagles. Wow, Micah Parsons. Okay. Micah Parsons, they pass on receivers. They pass on Kyle Pitts, and they get the linebacker Micah Parsons, who really, when all said and done, could be the best defensive player in this draft. There's no doubt about it. Parsons, very, very intriguing, and the Eagles snap him up. You can't argue this pick again. Philly, they just need talent. Best player available. While Kyle Pitts might be the overall best player, Parsons is pretty damn close. So they go defense here. Let's see what our friends in the NFC North go Lions. Let's see. There's some good receivers there. I'm guessing Jalen Waddle. Devontae Smith. Lions get a receiver. So Lions, Kenny Galladay's gonna be a free agent. Marvin Wilson's gonna be a free agent. They're kind of starting fresh with Jared Goff there, so they need weapons. As a Vikings fan, I'm actually glad they went with Devontae Smith. I'm not a big fan of facing Jalen Waddle twice a year. I think he's going to be pretty damn dynamic, but Devontae Smith is damn good himself. Let's go to pick 8, Panthers, Trey Lance. Now, you're seeing a lot of stuff where the Panthers are trading up to get Trey Lance. If they stay at pick 8 and still get Trey Lance, holy shit, this is Carolina is going to be celebrating, because this is a steal. They get their quarterback of the future, and that's big time for them. Pick 9, Denver Broncos, Patrick Surtain. Surtain seems to be the more sure thing at corner, where Caleb Farley is the more athletic, higher ceiling guy. You're seeing a lot more Surtain going in mock drafts at 9 ahead of Farley. I think it's a coin flip there, but I'm very surprised Kyle Pitts is still on the board, and Jalen Waddle. So Vikings fans, get a little tingle down in your parts, because this is getting exciting. Pick 10. And yes, I realize that's not a huge need, but the value, damn. Caleb Farley. All right, Caleb Farley, Cowboys team looking at offensive line and cornerback. They get the second of the corners, Caleb Farley. Very, very realistic pick there. Pick 11. Giants get Kwity Paye. All right, first guy the Vikings might have their eye on is off the board, and the Giants will be a team looking at defensive ends. So pick 12. Here we go. Niners, Mac Jones. Wow. Man, I am the last guy to hop on the Mac Jones train. I will clearly admit it. But if he goes in top 15, I am going to be very, very surprised, which means it will probably happen. So pick 13, Chargers coming up. We know they need offensive line. And Vikings. So really, Kyle Pitts is there. Jalen Waddle is there. Christian Barmore is there, a guy that may be a little high for 14, but a guy rumored on the Vikings. Greg Rousseau is there. A lot of options here. So pick 13. I'm going to say Chargers get Rashawn Slater. See this in 90% of the mock drafts. It's either Slater or Darrisaw. So 14. So let's go Vikings. So Vikings, Kyle Pitts, Jalen Waddle, two of the best players on the board. Again, not a huge need. In this situation, Vikings better be on that phone. Somebody trade up. Somebody trade up ahead of the Patriots. Snipe this guy, because Patriots, they're going to be drooling over the thought of getting Pitts. So I'm going to say that they have the Vikings taking Jalen Waddle, which would be one hell of a fit to go with Thielen, Jefferson in this offense. Worst case scenario is this, that they just reach, I love Barmore, but if Barmore's here, or if they reach for just an edge rusher that over these guys, that ain't going to sit well. Pick 14, Minnesota Vikings. Boo, Greg Rousseau. Yeah, not great. Rousseau he's got the high ceiling. Boomer bust pick, no doubt about it. He could come in and just be fantastic. When you got Kyle Pitts and Jalen Waddle, I hope in this situation nobody answered their phone calls and they just went with their guy. You can't argue Rousseau going to the Vikings. He would be going into a great situation and a great chance to thrive. But damn, Jalen Waddle and Kyle Pitts. I bet anything the Patriots take Kyle Pitts. Kyle Pitts. Patriots are closing up the draft. They don't need to draft any more players. They're so damn excited. Where is Jalen Waddle? J.C. Horn. J.O.K. Osai. I'm sorry, I got to keep going. Jalen Waddle to Washington at 19. Wow. All right. So in this situation, I would get over it fairly quick, but I don't like this at all. I don't like it at all. Greg Rousseau, 14's too damn early when those other guys were on the board. Rousseau is a guy that you're seeing drafted constantly, anywhere from pick 20 to 32. Yes, every once in a while he'll filter in, especially to the Vikings. So he's a name to get familiar with. I'm not saying it's not a possibility, but the way this shook out, I hate to say it. I'd probably rather even reach for a guard, Vera Tucker. Then that's gross, but all right, there you have it. Bleacher Report's mock draft. Let me know down in the comments what you think of this draft. How would you feel this way shaken out? And Greg Rousseau over some of the playmakers like a Pitts and Waddle.